Everybody, this is Dream, and we have a NFL slate today. So, before I get started, I'm gonna just mention that I'm not doing any NBA video today since there's only one game, and I really don't like showdowns in the NBA. So, I'm just gonna do this NFL video here. The first two players here are Josh Allen and Stevenson that I've got listed here. And these are my two favorite guys to be in your captain spot. I think they have the most upside on this particular matchup. You could also kind of look at Diggs, but I do think Allen and Stevenson are both worth it. There's enough value options on the slate where I think you can find some ways to fill in some cheap guys, and I've even included a couple here that I really like today. But so these are my top plays overall. So we got Josh Allen, who's just been playing really well most of the season. And while New England has played kind of decent defense, he's still going to have some good upside here. And I do like him in this matchup. And he's probably my favorite scoring play on the board, even though he is pretty expensive. I do think Stevenson's a little bit a better option at the captain, really just because he's been pretty consistent since he started getting a major role. And he's been playing well. Even if New England isn't doing particularly great, he's getting enough like receptions and stuff that's really just making his points go up a lot. And so those are my top two guys overall. I wouldn't hate you for going with Stephen Diggs either, though, because he's been extremely good this season. He's had some really big games, but he is a little bit less consistent than some of the other guys on the slate. I do like Devin Singletary as well for the Bills. He's been pretty inconsistent this season, but he has some upside in this matchup, and his attempts have gone up the last few weeks. And he's also getting some yards to the air. Not a ton, not like Stevenson does for the Patriots, but he still gets a couple occasionally, and I do think he's going to get over 10 or 15 fantasy points in this particular matchup. And then I'm also including Nick Folk here. He's the kicker for the Patriots. I think he's got a lot of upside in this matchup. He should get some field goal attempts in this game, and I expect him to pay off at this price. And so those are my top picks overall. I mean, there's some other guys, you could take a look at the kicker for Buffalo, and you could look at some of the other options. But I do think that these are my favorite plays on the slate. And again, there's enough value, I think, here, even at like tight end and stuff, where you could find some interesting plays to help you, pay for a high expensive captain. And I do think that's kind of be important today to have that expensive captain. Whether you want to look at, Hunter Henry or I'm trying to look at who else there. Maybe Tyler Bass for Buffalo's kicker. Or even, I don't think I would want to go with any of the defenses today. But overall, there's still some pretty good options on the board. So, if you have any comments or questions, or if there's any player you'd like me to opine about, feel free to leave a comment below. And have a nice day, guys.